Hello, and I'm Julie Collins from the British Forestry Association, and I'm the Sustainable Officer, and welcome to my second newsletter. In the last newsletter, we said we would cover a few points, but from being at Fluorex, there was a few more pressing points that I wanted to cover first before we go into some more detail on the other topics, such as fair trade. So I've switched it around a little bit, so I apologise for that, but I'm hoping that the topics I've put below are a little bit more useful and I think a little bit more pressing maybe in your forestry business. So if you haven't seen me before, the point of me doing a recording is that the feedback was that you're all busy people and actually you always haven't got time to sit down and read. So this is a short little video you can watch, and then if you want to find out more, you can read the stuff below. So we're out at Fluorex, and thank you so much for those of you that dropped in. It was really good to get interactive and find out what's troubling you, what's your concerns about sustainability in the florist shop. I do actually think there were 4 key points which I want to address with you today. The first one was what alternative there was to floral foam. The second one, a question that came up with actually Wigham and Lee students, was is moss sustainable? The third one is what do we do with gift wrapping and what's going on with education. So they're the 4 ones that I'm going to sort of focus on in this newsletter. The first one, what alternative products are there? Well, in the last newsletter, I did actually go through the different products, but one of the things I've learned since then is that with the floral fibre and the Agriwool, the one thing that we're noticing is that if the stems go in the side, they fall out. So what we found, or I've subsequently found, that if I wrap I soak the floral fibre, and then I wrap it with string in like a crisscross grid around it, tight. When you put the stems in, it seems to grip them really well. So that's been a bit of a game changer for me when I'm working with the floral fibre. I still think floral fibre is probably the one I would go to at the moment. I'm sure as time goes on, there'll be other products coming out that we can talk about as well. So if you head over to my past newsletter, you can see the films on that. Secondly, people ask about sustainable moss. Well, I found a really good YouTube film on how they grow commercial sphagnum moss and what tests they're doing to see what the effect is on the environment. So if you want to have a look at that, there's a YouTube link below. Friday the 13th in January, they're getting together with the tutors. If you're a tutor and you haven't heard of that, then please let us know and we'll put you on the list. And really just want to find out what support you need to teach sustainability, and and also to share things that between the other tutors as well. So a really nice informal place where we can have a chat, help you out if need, and you can help each other out as well, because I know some of you are doing some great work out there. And with regards to education and florists, I thought it'd be quite good for me to do a little tick list. So it's not a finite tick list, it's just a few things that you can start thinking about in your florist shop, and just get you thinking. And also some of the stuff you might be doing. I thought it'd be nice to do a little traffic light system. So red is, okay, I'm not doing that at all. Green is doing really well. And as you do a sort of a weekly diary note, just to keep it on track of things that you're doing, then that would be great. So have a look at that list and go through and see if you can research bits and bobs that have come up. And also you'll see there's a sustainable florist list as well, which they use in Holland, the florists use in Holland, and that you can use that as an extra bit of guide. So see how you get on with those, and hopefully that helps you a little bit. One of the main bugbears, I suppose, is the amount of cellophane that we have to get dispose of. Unfortunately, I haven't got any updates on that at the moment. I mean, every county has their own recycling. I know a lot of you do pay commercial recyclers to come and take away your waste. As I get more and more information on that, I'll let you know. But for the time being, all I can say is just inform the customer how they can recycle it in your local area. So a lot of the cellophane these days is recyclable, and also there's paper that's recyclable. So with that in mind, I will introduce our films for this newsletter. So we've got lovely Tracy Rowbottom and Tina Parks and myself. We were contacted by a company called Clairton's. It's a French company. Beautiful gift wrapping paper, really top quality, and it's eco-friendly. And they sent us some samples, and we've done some nice gift wrapping for you to have a look at. We've also used their special Rapido pack, which can replace an aqua pack bag. So we show you how to use that as well. And also I contacted Oasis, and they very kindly gave us a list of their products that are eco-friendly as well, so you can click on that link and see what's available for you when you're buying. So next newsletter, I want to talk a little bit more about growers, British, Dutch and around the world, and help you find out a little bit about what they're doing for accreditation. But in the meantime, I've been busy talking to so many people since the last newsletter. I got so much information stored in my head to spill out, but I can only do a little bit at a time. And some of the stuff is not available to go out yet. So as and when I get interesting snippets of information, I will be putting it on this newsletter for you. I've been speaking to all the big companies, and the positive thing about it is that I think sustainability is on top of their list. So we're all working together, and what I feel I'm doing is linking all those companies together on your behalf, so that I can share that information and also forge links with people. And if one company needs something, I normally have spoken to someone else I can pass them on to. So a bit of two-way communication going on. There's a big list of people that I've talked to so far down below. And it just leaves me to say that if you've got any questions, and then please just let us know. Otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you maybe at another event or next time on my newsletter. Take care.